right, y'all. All right, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? This is Seeing It All Knowing right here on YouTube and the Knowing on Facebook with Tia. We're coming back to just bring you an update. Apparently, 3 of the inmates from New Orleans have been captured, and they're back. Well, I'm sure they went somewhere else. I'm sure of that. But it was just interesting when we was looking at a video about it. Of course, everybody's talking about it. I mean, everybody. And as Till and I was looking and stuff, we noticed that, it's a sheriff race. We're not saying anything about it. We don't know. We are not from New Orleans. But in this particular sheriff race there, she said it's just amazing how this just happened. And they're in a sheriff race. So I'm pretty sure we're going to look that up to see what's going on there. She didn't accuse anybody. The sheriff just said, it's just amazing that it happened. Well, most of the time when things happen in a jail, is and the way this is happening, tenants got out, got away, ran across the highway, allegedly changed their orange into civilian clothing. Now, we don't know if they had those clothing on them or they're getting help from the outside. In my opinion, they're getting help on the outside. 9 times out of 10, that's what's happening. They're saying that this is the thing. Not just in New Orleans, but a lot of prisons and CIs, that's correctional institutions. That's what the really, really low crime rates are. A lot of these people are understaffed. They just are. And since they're understaffed, you can't have eyes on everything like it's designed. Now, they've been presenting a budget, according to them, where there's faulty locks, wear and tear on the jails, and then bringing more violent criminals in for M charges and things of that nature. That could really make a difference in a case. So what they're doing, I'm sure, they're going back listening at phone calls. They're looking at footage. They're looking at anything that can tie them up to the outside. And you say, why do they want to do that? Because they want to see is anybody helping them. And they've already made it clear if it is somebody's helping them, they're going to charge them as well, because that's what happened. You can't hide a fugitive. You just can't. If you know where they're at, you got to tell it. And you definitely don't want them to catch them at your house. So they are, they just doing another plea to that to let you know. But, how they got out, excuse me, it's not a mystery to me. It's just who gave them the tools to get the toilet loose, to pull it from the wall, to get out. I don't think it was a Phillips head or anything like that. I think it's a special tool that you use with those types of toilets in the sink combo, that you would have to use it to actually get it attached, then move it. I might not be saying the jargon the way a contractor would, but looking at everything, that's the way that I see it. They had reported 11. 1 inmate was still in there. So it was only 10 that got away. And 10 is too many, I understand. And 3 has come back. Now, I told Till, I said, if I am correct, and I may be wrong, and if I am, you all can correct me on it down in the comments. I told Till that I thought that if you, escaped or tried to escape from a facility, when they bring you back in, it's 10 years on escape charge. Now, if you're on a detail working and you walk away, it's my understanding that you'll get 3 years. Remember, I told you all before I went into psychology, I was doing criminal justice. So I think I'm correct on that. I'm a little rusty on that. But I think I'm correct. If you escape from a prison facility, you're going to get 10 years on that escape charge. If you walk away from a detail, what is a detail? That means that if they're cleaning the roads, picking up trash, whatever, if you walk away from that detail, you're going to get 3 years. If I'm not right, check me on it. I don't mind you doing that. But 10 inmates escaped in New Orleans. They're calling it a jailbreak. They escaped Friday morning around 1:30 a.m. Now, they're saying that a civilian sits in a booth off campus and watched them. And she was on lunch break. I don't know if I buy that. Who eat lunch at 1:30 in the morning? Now, and if that is the case, you wouldn't be going out to get anything. You'll bring your lunch with you. If you're looking at it, just looking at the thing. Most of us can leave, go to lunch whenever. If it's too far from me, I bring something. I hardly ever eat lunch. But I have fruit, crackers, and things of that nature. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, excuse me. But they're really trying to pin it. It seemed like on the sheriff, it seemed like they're trying to play a blame game. Somebody sent me a video about it. Let me think about it further before I answer the question that you asked. Because I like to be, at least kind of correct. Of course, Till and I have talked about it, but I'm not going to get my opinion on it. Somebody asked my opinion about something, and I like to be fair when I do give it. This happened in New Orleans. It happened on Friday morning, wee hours of the morning. You can see them getting out. And a lot of people want to think it's a lot of people. You got to look at it. When they see a video, they continue to show the video. And Till and I saw that. They continue to show the video, and it seems like a lot of people are getting out, but it's them same 10 folk. One falls, some got on white, some got on orange, and they just running. Some of them, I'm sure, did not have a plan. And I'm sure that some said, don't follow me. Get your A on. I got to go. I told you, I'm sure some of them said that. Some of them had some people that was going to pick them up, and they don't want you to get in the way of that. Now, I can tell you, I'm sure the FBI and everybody else is out on this. Everybody, and I'm sure they have some type of division, the RBI, that's their, other level, just state level security people who are looking. Like Georgia would be the GBI. That's just state. And when you go up to the FBI, that's federal. And I think these prisons are federal. At least the federal bring dollars into them, to my understanding. So they broke. I'm sure they're going to get them back. I don't know how long it's going to take. They're going to get them back, because let me tell you what's going to happen. I've already told Tia. They're going to get as many of them back as they can. And when they get all of them in now, 10, somebody going to tell. What you say, Doc? Somebody going to tell. Somebody going to talk it. That's just the way it is. I'm trying not to get no more years on my sentence, as they would say. So I'm going to tell. I ain't got... See, there's no loyalties in prisons. I'm sorry. Somebody may say, oh, you wrong. Okay, that's fine. You may say that. Well, if the loyalty's in, well, why are you screwing the guard and telling on them at the same time? Why they bring you in contrabands and you tell on them? There's no loyalty there. And if I'm not mistaken, 3 people have been suspended. We don't know why. We don't know why they chose these people. I'm sure a lot of stuff will come out. But the way and aggressive those reporters are, you have to think about it. Who's pushing it? That's just my spill on it. I'm talking about the jail escape out of New Orleans. Y'all, this is CNR All Knowing right here on YouTube. If you're not following Till and myself, please hit the subscribe. It's free. hit the thumbs up. It's free. If you didn't like the video, I don't care if you hit the thumbs down. All of it is free, and it helps us to bring content back to the channel. I love you. God loves you more. This is Seeing and All Knowing right here on YouTube with Tia, as well as The Knowing on Facebook with Tia. And we're out on this video.